What can we do if we find an unconscious person lying face first in the water? I'm going to show you 2 ways to rescue a person. The first is with a longboard or mini mal, and then the second one is with a shortboard. Whatever board you have, you can use one of these 2 methods to rescue someone. Now, before I continue, I need to inform you that there are different situations and different scenarios with unconscious and conscious rescues. I'm going to show you 2 ways to rescue an unconscious person. With an unconscious board rescue, the main goal is to get the person out of the water to the beach so that you can start doing CPR. You cannot do CPR in the water when there are a whole lot of waves breaking on you while you're in the impact zone. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to quickly rescue someone with a shortboard or with a mini mal and get them out of the water to do CPR as soon as possible. And if you do want to find out more ways on how to rescue conscious or unconscious people in the ocean and with different situations or scenarios, I would recommend you to contact your local lifesaving club or even the International Surf Lifesaving Federation. They should be able to lead you and guide you on different situations, different scenarios, on all these rescues. Thank you. Before you enter, always send for help. Having professional medical assistance will always help provide advanced life support, and it will increase the chances of survival. When you enter the water, try get to the person as quickly as possible and get them out the water as quickly as possible. Brain cells begin to die within 4 to 6 minutes without oxygen, and permanent brain damage is likely if the person has been deprived of oxygen for more than 10 minutes. In a situation like this, where there are no waves, you should start with 5 rescue breaths and then go straight into CPR. But let's pretend you are rescuing someone with a lot of waves breaking around you. You are in the impact zone, there are waves breaking on you, in front of you, behind you. You don't have time to do rescue breaths or to do CPR. So the main thing is to get the person back to the beach as quickly as possible to do the rescue breaths and to get straight into some CPR. Approach the person by his side and straight away sit down, pivot the board, turn the board that the nose is facing towards the beach as you turn the person head first towards the beach as well. Then you need to flip the board upside down, get his head as close as possible to the nose of the board. Grab the person's arm over the board. Keep one hand pressed on his arm and hold the rail with the other hand. Get right on top of the board on your knees, and while holding the person's arm and the rail of the surfboard, lean over and flip the board around again. Pull his leg over onto the surfboard and spread his legs apart so that you can jump on and lie on top of him. Jump onto the back of the board and get right up on top of him to prevent him from sliding off, and then paddle him towards the beach. I've had many comments or questions about this technique, people saying or asking, shouldn't we face the person upwards on the surfboard when we rescue them? That is a good option. However, this technique is the quickest and fastest way to rescue an unconscious person who is probably not breathing and has probably drowned. And like I said, the goal is to get the person to the beach to do CPR as quickly as possible. If you have a shortboard or any kind of surfboard where your feet hang off the end of the board, then you can use a different technique where the person faces upwards. Both these techniques are pretty easy to practice, and I would recommend you and your friends to practice on each other in case you do find someone unconscious in the water, then you know what to do and how to rescue the person. With a shortboard technique, try get as close as possible to the person. Get right next to him, grab his shoulder and flip him over basically on top of yourself so that his head is almost on top of your ass. And then you're going to try hook your legs underneath his armpits and try pull him as close as possible on top of yourself. With all the extra weight, it's probably going to sink the tail down, so you could lie further forward on the board to try paddle faster and get to the beach as quickly as possible. With both these techniques, it is also possible to try catch a wave and use the wave to get you to the beach quickly. Remember, there are different ways to rescue people in different situations. Go find out what they are and practice those too. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Otherwise, press follow and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.